Hello, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. So, I'm here with an oracle reading for us for the week of the 29th into May 5th. I hope you've all been settling in from, isn't it, the end of Mercury retrograde and the Scorpio full moon? I'm curious how you guys felt on, what was it, Tuesday of the full moon. For me, I honestly at this moment even can't remember. My brain has been like all over the place, and my energy levels have been really high and really low in a way of like bursts, and also just feeling more at peace. So I've been kind of just not doing anything because it's been nice to sit in that. So I'm curious if you guys have been feeling that too. But let's see what is in store for us. And funny enough, this will be fully released, my oracle deck, on May 1st. So it's this week. Woo! What was I going to say? So yeah, this is the oracle deck I've been working on for 4 years. I got the download to make it during the pandemic, and I had no idea what I was doing. I have a little bit of a graphic design background, but nothing like professionally. I just learned it in high school and have been into art in that way. So it's a 63 card deck and a guidebook. I believe the guidebook's about 190 something pages with descriptions and explaining. There's an intro video, and each card has its own sound bath that can be found within the book. Oh, the card just went everywhere. With the QR code at the description. And then that QR code takes you to my website where each graphic, like say for the air card, the light's very bright, the graphic has a motion to it, and then the sound bath is paired together. So it's a visual auditory experience. It's quite cool. I'm quite excited to share. So yeah. Also a little announcement before we do the reading. For the channeling event that I had on the Scorpio full moon, I have been guided to gift it to the collective as a gift, a free gift. It was a very powerful message, and I think something that would benefit everyone no matter where you are on your journey. So the link will be below of where to get it downloaded. You just sign up. It's completely free when you go to sign in on my website, and it just gets emailed to you. So then in the email, you'll get the link to download it and can watch it. It's not a super long channeling. This one was short and sweet, but very powerful. Like even in the guides, basically we're saying that they didn't want to overload our system. So yeah, it was beautiful. So anyway, I think those are all my major announcements. There are a lot of changes happening for all of us. I feel like, well, like last week, that heart shift, right? We got the quantum leap card going into that support. So I'm curious if you guys have felt in even the most subtlest of ways a quantum leap. I believe I shared last week too, like I've been working on money wounding, and I have felt a huge quantum leap in how I perceive abundance, or how I have my relationship to money, or just life in general. Like for me, all of a sudden it's just put me more into the present moment and showed me to be grateful for that, the little things, because everything's changing so quick. So yeah, curious how you guys feel. Let's see what we have for this week. What oracle cards, what messages do we need to know? I keep hearing fire and purification. So still a lot purifying. I'm hearing the Mercury retrograde is still bringing in a lot of what we maybe like had stirred up, especially with the eclipse season. I'm seeing like the eclipse fire, but maybe it's in our relationships, our communication, showing us from this post-shadow retrograde what we can step into differently, if that makes sense, or how we can communicate our needs better. I feel that. That came up a lot for me, actually. Ooh. Okay, so the first card that came out is funny. We get more cellular cleansing. Sorry, I'm still getting used to this camera. The affirmation is, I allow cellular clearing on all levels of my energetic, physical, emotional, and mental DNA. I cleanse and clear all that does not serve me. So I'm even hearing in this way, it's allowing the universe to cleanse what we've been working on. It's not even like we have to force the cleaning or like physically clean it, emotionally do any of it. It's just allow it. Allow this cleanse to happen. And I think it was on the full moon, we had a huge Schumann resonance spike. So I remember I felt really tired. I almost actually didn't do the channeling event because I was just like, I'm so tired. But I'm really trying to show up even no matter how I'm feeling, just so I stay consistent, you know? And I'm grateful I did because it was such a beautiful message. It was such a gift. And yeah. The second card that came out is Embrace the Unknown. And this is one of the cards that has the guided meditation to it. There's 11 specific little guided meditations. This has the numerology of the number 5, all about change. So when we're having change, it's unknown, right? We can have a plan for the change of what we want or what we're strategizing towards, but there's a lot that we have to surrender to the unknown, right? And it can look confusing, like what's going on in this cluster of a card. But there is reason to it. Sometimes we have to be in the dark per se to then step into the light. And then we get the Synchronistic Unity card, which is a beautiful succession, I'm hearing, because we get the cleansing, we get Trust the Unknown, and then the Synchronistic Unity. So as we're moving through the unknown, we will see synchronicities. We will start to see what was even cleansing, maybe. The Synchronistic Unity affirmation is, all things flow within perfect geometric rhythm. I trust the importance and need for all things. Unity is in my every now moment. So I'm seeing in this way too, when we surrender, which was embracing the unknown, to me that's true surrender, we start to see the connectivity of the universe. That maybe when we were in this sense of trying to micromanage the change, or I'm hearing like type A control in that way, we miss the synchronicities. But when we surrender, we also can cleanse more, we can release more. We're not forcing. And then it's like, oh, that clicked into place. Things just shift, right? Beautiful. I feel guided to get one more card from the Oracle deck, and then we'll go into the tarot. Also, I know this is kind of random, but the flowers in the back here, I wanted to share with you guys. I got them from my boyfriend, a work event he did. He got them from there. But they're beautiful. There's orchids and calla lilies and just white beautifulness. I hope you can feel the energy, the vibe. I've been hiding them because lilies are toxic to cats. And if you guys don't realize, I have 3 cats. I'm a cat lady. I'm an animal person in general, but I make fun of myself for having 3 cats. I didn't expect to have 3, but here we are. Anyway, sorry. My energy's kind of flowing everywhere today. What is another message we need to know with this pairing? Nice. We get the solar plexus card. The affirmation is, my eyes. My inner light shines bright and expansive with confidence and happiness. So I'm hearing in this way too, we're being gifted confidence during the unknown, in the cleansing. So maybe as we're being cleansed, it feels even scarier because we're letting go of things. It's just stripping away from us, even if we like it or not. So have confidence. Trust that everything is happening for a reason. As we embrace that unknown, we then see the synchronicities of why that happened. And I'm hearing too, it's, especially with the solar plexus, I'm hearing it's could also be what's been blocking our hearts from trusting, right? So if we think about the energy centers, the chakras, how they move up through our body, our spinal column, I'm feeling now like there has been a block, like right under where the solar plexus meets the heart. So that is being cleansed as we're cleansing the confidence, cleansing our insecurities, cleansing how we show up in the world. So that I'm hearing even in this way, we're not trying to mimic others. We're not trying to hide, or I keep hearing like, oh my God, the word's escaping me now. It'll come back. It's like it's the imposter syndrome. Maybe we've been feeling like, oh, I'm not good enough to do that. I'm not good enough to change. Why do I think that change would be possible? I don't know how to cleanse that, release that. Whatever the story is for you right now, you got this. Trust. Even if it's the smallest inkling of building the confidence, I'm hearing maybe even get into the sun. Maybe even put some sun on the solar plexus so that you can actually feel that confidence coming in. Sorry, my hair. For the body. I know for me that the torso can hold a lot of trauma, especially within the womb space or the hips in general. Not even if you're masculine, our bodies hold a lot in those lower chakras. So trust whatever's coming up is safe. Because I keep feeling energy as it moves from the solar plexus into the heart. We might have grief come up out of nowhere, where it's also being pulled back to embrace the unknown, embrace whatever is coming up. Maybe it's even a memory or something that you had no idea was within you or your subconscious or happened in your past, right? But this week is going to be a huge integration. Yeah, we get 7 of emotions. So try to witness your emotions as much, as possible. The downloads coming from above, light is being shown on our emotions, on our aspects, on where maybe we're not as confident as we want to be. But underneath the insecurities, our confidence is always there, right? Our soul always knows. It's just our human that's like, oh, no, I don't know. That happened before, and why would I be confident now because of that thing that happened? Like, I have that. We all have that. Wow. We get the world cosmos. You're meant to be here to share with the collective your power and spread your wings and create in ways that have never been done before, or in the way that you do it has never been done before. So it's not necessarily reinventing the wheel, but you have a vision for a reason. Like even using my Oracle deck, for example. I didn't know what I was doing. I felt crazy most of the time. There was, at the time when I was making this, no one was making music with an Oracle deck. And funny enough, I think a year ago or 2, someone came out with one. And it hit me in a way of like, oh, I'm taking too long. Someone's already doing this. But at the same time, it showed me like, you're meant to do it. And whoever's meant to get it is going to get it. Like, it doesn't even matter how it's received. We have to surrender, especially with art, I feel like, or even anything in general. Let go of the way we think it needs to be received or will be received by people. The main thing is that we do it for ourselves. And whoever reaches our gifts, what we share in the world, what we do, we don't have to worry about that. All we can do is what feels right for ourselves with that intention, because it will impact people in different ways we will never know about or be amazed that it hits them, So trust your vision. I'm hearing there's a lot of new creative endeavors you're being asked to go on, and maybe that's even just for yourself, right? It's not something you have to share with the world, but even as we create things, it's affecting the collective. It ripples out. It's energy. We're all energy. So have fun with it. And I'm just realizing too, embrace the unknown. Look at all that yellow in the mix of all of that crazy word chaos. Solar plex energy. I didn't even put that together before. Cool. Another synchronistic unity. I have such giddy energy flowing through me right now, so maybe it's also, I keep hearing this way, take it easy. Let there be humor to what you're creating. Don't be so caught up in the mind of having to be perfect. The perfectionism can squash creativity, squash our confidence, right? Close us off from what needs to be cleansed. close us off from even being in the unknown, because when we're in the void, we're open to the new. We're open to hearing our intuition. We're open to meeting new people, trusting what's coming through, right? Inspired action really comes through when we're in the void space. What else? Take this all as it resonates, of course. Ooh, you guys. Yeah. So we get the Devil card on top of the 5 of Inspirations, and yeah. So this card came out first, 5 of Inspirations. This card is all about being unsure about our passions, our fire, our way of creating. Like, look how she's looking around. I see these as jumping through portals, going to different places. She's insecure. She's looking at her own, sorry, the mirror backwards. She's looking at her own reflection. I keep hearing like jumping through different dimensions, and it's making us feel scattered. And that's where the Devil comes in on top of this. So if you're feeling scattered, just know that that is something maybe even coming in for transformation, for you to realize, oh, I'm scattered because I'm not trusting myself. I'm not feeling confident. So what can you do to help yourself come into a confident place? It doesn't have to be massive. We have to baby step our way from one polarized insecurity to a confident place, right? So what's something you can do to help you even maybe switch your focus, right? Because when we trust a direction, even if we don't trust it fully, but we keep moving into it slowly and surely, right? This is a more focused energy than jumping around through these different portals. When we listen, even if it doesn't make any fucking sense, we find our way of harnessing our power. This is the Inspiration card, harnessed, connected, trusting. So you are going to get there. So trust that whatever you may even consider like a darker energy within yourselves, maybe in your environment, maybe there's some boundaries that need to come up, because maybe there's people that are even questioning your process, questioning your vision, that's causing you to then be like insecure, right? But our insecurities are also leading us in the right direction. When we have fear about something, that also means we're excited at the same time. We're just scared, you know, and it can make us feel paralyzed. So again, what are the little things you can do for yourself? Because when we do that, we even find more community and emotional fulfillment. So for me, for example, when I feel really scattered like this and feel all over the place, I either journal or go outside, play with my cats, eat something, whatever it is. I kind of tune in and it's like, okay, I can't keep trying to go here now. I can't try to figure it out. There's too much unknown and it's causing me to feel scattered or insecure. So what can I do? I ask myself that, right? And it's different every time. So it might be really different for you, and that's okay. There doesn't need to be judgment on it, because you will find that alignment. The baby steps to get back to that confidence, right? Every little action every day helps. And it's over time that we'll connect to that confident place. And of course, even confidence, we're meant to go in and out of our confidence, right? We grow, we learn, we see things from a new perspective. We have the cleansing happen for us by trusting all of that timing. Yeah, Queen of Materials. So you're manifesting. Look at the confidence in her energy. I'm hearing it's also trusting the unknown of how it's going to manifest. Because if we're trying to figure out how it's going to happen, how, when, then usually it doesn't come, because we're closed off. We're too like microscopic into it instead of sitting back. Like I'm remembering last week, I think it was, where we're sitting back on the chair and like looking at the sky, just pondering and feeling. Like that's still the energy we're asked to be going into today or this week, right? the last couple days of April into May. What else? Anything else? I hope this is supportive in some way for you guys and makes sense. I keep hearing, and it's 7:17 on the clock right now, I keep hearing that we're going to be attracting more and more people on our level, especially because of the cleansing, right? So again, I'm being pulled back to boundaries so that you're allowing the right people into your life, even allowing the right thoughts, the emotions, the actions into your life that are helping support you, that become this synchronistic unity. I almost said energy? That's not a word. Right? The little baby steps show us synchronistically how everything's connected. Yeah, I keep hearing let go of the timetable. Wow, you guys. We get the sun and the star card. 2 major arcana. No wonder I was getting fire energy before. This is fire as fuck. Sorry if you guys don't like my swearing. Please let me know if it bothers you. I can't help it sometimes. Oh, so yeah. It's happening, guys. You're meant to be here. You're meant to share your gifts and discover what those gifts are. And you're helping the collective whether you realize it or not. Like all of you, I feel all of your energy, and it's so potent, so beautiful. Like you guys are beautiful. You're wonderful. You're making such a difference, even if you're judging yourself or insecure about it. But the support is so massive for us. Like look at the sacred geometry energy. And she's just really allowing, oh my God, it's holding like a light, the star. But I'm seeing that as the confidence. She's holding it, even sharing with confidence through her voice. Oh, more sacred geometry. The emotional depths are clear. She's open. Even though her arms are like this, she's just like, ah! You know? And the sun, peaceful, shining bright. Look how beautiful this is, you guys. Look at all that yellow. I don't know, I'm getting so excited, but this is huge. Wow. I feel one more card needs to come out. But please share if you guys want to share about your creativity stuff, if there's something you're embarking on. Yeah, we're being asked, again, this came out in reverse. This is the 4 of Voices. Surrender, trust. Maybe take a bath. I'm getting like bath energy. But it came in reverse, so just trust. It's happening whether we like it or not, and it's for our highest good. You're levitating, you're magic, you're a magician, your emotions are cleansing. All the things are happening. Yeah, this energy, I'm so giddy, you guys. And today I've been like in and out of being tired. So this week's chef's kiss, if you will. Okay. But yeah, they keep saying, when we allow the unknown to do its thing, we see the synchronistic energy that ourselves are creating in the unknown, in that state of surrender. And the universe, source energy, God, whatever you want to call it, is helping that co-creation, that orchestration behind the scenes, and it will manifest to the point where, like, I'm seeing people drop to their knees in awe and of gratitude, and oh, I'm getting emotional. Ugh. In a way of, like, I keep hearing our dreams coming true, but this emotional fulfillment more than anything. I'm getting very emotional in a very good way. I'm a triple water sign, so I cry a lot. I just try to hide it from people. But I swear, guys, you guys, like this, it may not look like your dreams are coming true, but I promise they are. We're all meant, we have our desires for a reason. Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to move on. I hope you guys gain something from this. If nothing else, just a little bit of support, a little bit of love. I'm sending you all so much gratitude. I'm so honored that you're here, that we're here together. And yeah, I'll see you next week for our next oracle reading. And oh, a little last announcement. I'll share about this in the channeling videos for this week too, but I want to remind myself to talk about it. So I am being guided to move around how and when I post at some point to spread out the channelings and oracle readings. And then I believe towards the end of the week, then that's when I will soon be releasing kind of like a podcast thing I've spoken of before. My intention behind it is to talk about the human experience and spirituality and trauma and things that we can normalize by sharing our story, so that more and more people, wherever they're at in your life, wherever you're at, you can relate to or feel less alone. We can learn from each other how we've worked through things and support each other as we're moving in this beautiful creative pathway that's really embarking in a whole new way for the world to live, for ourselves to live. So yeah, and I'm gonna try to be really silly with it and have fun, and it's gonna be chill. And I have a couple people that I would love to introduce you to that are friends of mine that have beautiful stories to share and are also embarking on new creative aspects so that they can live more fulfilled and from their heart. And I also want to bring you guys on if you feel guided, and even do like a channeling session on certain topics. I have one of those lined up for the future. So yeah, fun stuff. But just wanted to let you know things are shifting a little bit. I'm just adding a little bit more content, and let me know what you think about it. And yeah, I love you. Okay, see you guys later. Bye.